Hello everyone, welcome to another EV Ramblings update video. Sorry it's been a while since my last one, but it's the end of summer. I've been really busy doing summer things and it's kind of been hard to be motivated to get into this. But big motivation is I hit over 1,000 subscribers, so thank you for everybody who has subscribed. That's awesome, I really appreciate it. But more importantly, I didn't realize it, but once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I had to wait to be reviewed from my channel to see if I could get back onto the monetization train. And I just finally got the confirmation that I am fully approved, so my channel is monetized again. You know, it's a very low amount because I'm not a big deal, but it is nice every once in a while. I was using it to upgrade my equipment, so maybe we'll see some better video quality or something coming up soon. So that's past though, so now we have to look at the future, and I do still hope to get into a Kona EV as soon as they come out. But in the meantime, I actually had somebody email me about the Chrysler Pacifica hybrid, so that's a plug-in hybrid minivan, and I haven't driven it yet. I didn't know much about it and I couldn't help this person. They had questions, so I reached out to the local Chrysler Dodge dealership, and it looks like they are on board. So 2 weeks from now I'm scheduled to borrow one, unless it sells. If it sells, unfortunately I might have to wait, but well, I guess I'm hoping it sells. At the same time I'm hoping it doesn't because I want to drive it. Quick little highlight on the Chrysler Pacifica hybrid: it has a 16 kilowatt-hour battery. I think it seats 7, so it's a huge vehicle. It's listed to get about 53 kilometers of all-electric range, and with a full tank of gas with its V6, and it has 2 electric motors, you're supposed to get over 900 kilometers of distance, so pretty huge. I think my plans are obviously to do a driving reaction, also to do a range test, range efficiency test. I'm pretty sure I could beat 53 kilometers easily with a 16 kilowatt-hour battery, even though it's a large vehicle. So look for that coming up, I think, as my next video. I'm very excited for it. I think it'll be good. Now, to go on to my topic, though, of what else, I had an interesting conversation with a coworker today, and I actually had convinced him to buy a used Nissan Leaf a while ago. And he did. He really liked it. But then he moved out of an apartment, or, well, it wasn't an apartment. He was just renting a basement suite, and he had access to power. And then he bought a condo, and he doesn't have access to power. So he sold his Leaf, and they're just using his wife's... it's a really old Kia. And one of my other coworkers was actually looking at a Chevy Volt, a 2018, and he was like, "Hey, you know, like, I wish I can get something like that, but I don't have access to power." And it made me think. It was like, well, the Volt is designed for people who maybe don't have very common access to power because of that gas backup. And I was trying to wonder what's that mental stop for him. And I think the mental stop was for it needs to be electric or nothing, or just I might as well just be gas. But I think one thing that he was really missing with something like a Volt or the Prius Prime or the Honda Clarity or even this Chrysler minivan is that worst case scenario is it works basically just like a hybrid, so you still get a very hyper efficient car. But like one of the big things I noticed on a trip that I took recently, it was about a 50-50 split between my battery running out and then kind of coming around on my Volt, on my old Volt. And I only used like 2.5 kilometers because on the way back, it was actually almost, the majority of it was downhill on the way back, where I was climbing the other way. And because I had that huge battery storage that a hybrid doesn't have, like not only was I able to basically just drive with the engine off, the gas motor off entirely, but when then I got out of that, I went a really long way on the battery, on the energy it had stored. And that's just something that having a plug-in hybrid type vehicle, even if you can't access charging on a regular basis, is kind of the benefit you can get out of it. You get the hybrid benefit, plus you have that huge energy storage that you can just capture energy while you drive, like way more than you could on a regular hybrid. So I think that's a big benefit. So if you are in a situation, something like my friend was, where like you live in a condo or an apartment where you don't have any access to power, don't entirely like discount any of the electrified hybrid vehicle options, because there's big gains to be had there, and your situation could change in the future. You could get access to like a power outlet, or maybe they do install chargers. The Mitsubishi Outlander plug-in hybrid even has a rapid charger, even though it's a plug-in hybrid, so a quick stop could get you quite a bit of electricity. Or, you know, and there's also to consider just the public chargers that you might be able to access while you do your regular daily routine, like while you go grocery shopping or go to the gym or whatever you do. So yeah, that's just kind of the message I wanted to say. And I think with that, I'm going to keep this update pretty short. I did record this one in 4K, so we'll see if you notice a little bit of a difference. I've been basically doing everything in 1080p, but I figured I'd try 4K for this one. So yeah, I guess once again, thank you for subscribing. It means a lot to me. This is just something that, once again, I do on the side. I'm trying to improve my speaking in front of a camera. I'm trying to also help people with this exciting segment of electric vehicles. So look for the Pacific Hybrid coming up soon, and then I think after that, hopefully the Kona EV. Thanks for watching. Bye.